everybody, welcome. I'm Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations, and this is 30 Days of Christmas Ornaments. Don't know what number this is. It's in there somewhere. What we're going to do today, I'm going to do two variations on a theme. I have a bag of these little wood slices, kind of almost like on a bias or diagonal cut here. And these are from the dollar store. So all that I have done is I've gone through and I have just kind of lined up three that are in sort of decreasing sizes so that they're just kind of getting smaller each time. First step is painting. So I'll pull you in, we'll talk about that, and then we got to let it all dry. Okay, I've got, let me just get a little of my, I have my white acrylic in a big jug. Okay, so let me get that going. I have two variations of this. Oh, it's very Christmas craft crowded over there. You don't want to know. So what I have are the three graduated sizes of these. And we're going to do two variations. So I am going to take, this is kind of a bright green. We'll see what it looks like. I don't think it'll be bad. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a paintbrush or two, and I'm going to paint the front of these in either all green or all white. I'm going to start with my white, and we're just going to paint the fronts of these and then leave them to dry. Our little wood slices have had a chance to dry. And all that I'm going to do is kind of position them, take the middle one out, kind of position them in such a way that I can just glue that middle one onto the edging. Oops. Need to go a little lighter with the glue. A little bit of the excess. Oh, I already moved those. What was I thinking? So just some light glue. Okay, to start, we're just going to, and I'm just going to draw, you know, quick little face on here. And I just find that before you start decorating up your carrot, if you, I'm just looking for a thin black marker now. If you decorate it first, sorry, I'm just adding little lines for the carrot nose, better, because otherwise it will get buried beneath, you know, whatever you're doing. It's like you'll just end up with, I'm just trying to decide as I'm sitting here kind of going, how do I want him to look here? Let's maybe take the thin one. Let's give him a little cheeky mouth, because I've got a scarf I'm going to put on this guy, so we might lose some of him. Okay, so we got our face. This is his face. There we go. And I have like a bag of these from the dollar store. So I'm thinking this guy could have this big honking scarf. Now I just have to check because I think it's going to go around him multiple times here. There we go. So that's not bad. And I'm holding it in place just so that I can put a dab of glue across here to hold that. Now you could embellish this however you want, right? You could do, you know, greenery and bells. You can do little mini buttons. I mean, it really comes down to, now I just want to make sure I can see his face. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue here to kind of hold his scarf here. So that, oh, ow. And there we go. So I can get that around and I can still see him. And we'll just glue that down. And I don't think he needs much of anything else. These are going to be hanging on the tree. I'm just going to take a little bit of gold cording and glue it on the back. So just hot glue it. These are fairly light, so I don't think it will be a problem with it staying. Right? So just a little bit of hot glue back here. I'll lay that down in. And I just kind of hold it in place so that it lines up. And then he's done. This guy I did with a different kind of face, and I'm going to work out something with a hat. And now our tree, I am thinking I have these kind of little picks. Now, you could put little balls on there. You could put little beads. I'm just kind of playing with the idea of some kind of a, got hot glue under my nails. Just a little kind of a swag kind of happening here. So if I did this and take that down across, then maybe I can just get away with gluing it in the back. It really comes down to just kind of look at your stash, right? Just take a look at whatever you got. I'm just gonna, a little bit of glue in that corner. Push that down in. And then I just want to glue that across. So a little dab down there. But I like the idea, you know, if you were doing multiples of these for your tree, that, you know, either you decorate them all the same or you decorate them all different so that they all have their own little personalities. All right. And here's our finished little ornaments. So the little snowmen, okay, I'm partial to the snowmen. I have to say, but I like snowmen as decorations. And then we've got our little Christmas tree. I found some gold beads. Now, this you could do with sequins or, oh, I had sequins. You can decorate it however you want. But you can, the little snowmen I like just because you can give them completely different personalities with different faces, with different accessories. You could add little stick arms if you wanted, kind of going from there, but just using some little dollar store wood slices, and perhaps in a shape that you didn't stop to consider, right? Those little long oval shapes. Go backward. Little long oval shapes that you know, are perfectly stackable and make super cute little decorations for the tree. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this one. As always, definitely looking forward to seeing you on the next, if there's next after this. I think this is still in the middle somewhere of the 30. So if you haven't caught it, go and catch some of the ones that you missed. Keep an eye out for the ones coming up, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care.